how's it going everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is David Fritz, and in this video you're gonna find out how to produce minimal deep tech. My goal as a content creator and music producer is to make your productions better, because I'm creating a lot of YouTube tutorials about music production, tech house production, mixing, mastering, also the creative process, mindset of music producers. So definitely make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel, because in the future you're gonna definitely learn a few things. And 79% of all the people who watch my videos are not subscribed yet. You might be one of them, so definitely make sure you give it a follow. To produce minimal deep tech, for example, like Coulter or Chris Dussy, the most important thing and what we start with is first of all the kick. Okay, what I do is I bought this Piff kick, which is in the Piff shop online. You can find this. I really like this one. It's like a clicky kick. You can also create this kick yourself, but we're gonna save ourselves heaps of time by just using samples. So we're gonna put 4 on the floor beat, just like that, install it into the playlist. And then what we start with the second is the bass line. And what I have here is the Moog bass. This is a preset on Serum. It's a square wave and a tooth wave. On the mixer channel, there's already a kickstart, there's already a sidechain compression, so every single time the kick is playing, the bass is going to duck down. We also assign the bass to a channel to make sure that we can mix them properly then. But yeah, this is how we start. Let's play a little bit. So we have this little bass line now installed. We're going to press Command A and then Command Q to quantize everything. A thing you definitely have to consider when you produce minimal deep tech is that it has to be groovy, and also the sounds using make a massive difference on if it's going to be minimal deep tech or if it's actually going to be tech house. But for the speed, let's increase it a little bit. Let's go to, like, let's say 125 BPM. Let's now look for some drum loops here somewhere. It is one thing to use loops and to like speed track your music production, but it's also really important that you know which pitch does the loop have to be in. The second thing is, how do you have to EQ them? Do you have to put a high pass filter because there's too much low information? It depends on loop to loop, and you as a music producer can speed track your progress by using loops, but it's really important to know when to use a loop, when something is off, when the groove of the loop is off. This is you and this is your ear, you have to listen to this. I want to add a bit of groove also to the bass, and so I'm going to press Option Q. What this little loop is missing now is some sort of synth loop. So let's go on the synth loops and see what we have here. I like this one a lot. By the way, if you want to speed track your music production and you want to get this specific template where basically all the channels are already assigned, drum 1 to 3 automations and this kind of stuff, and in the mixer channel you have 50 channels assigned with vocals, with plugins already installed, also plugins like this one here, which is for free, high pass, low pass filters already installed, which is going to save you heaps of time. Definitely make sure you go on the link in the description. You can get this one for $5 and it's going to save you heaps of time because you don't have to load up every single time all the plugins. I'm using this specific template every single time when I'm producing a new track. And also check out my Spotify, because I have the track which is called Construction Site, which is going to come out very, very soon. Check that out. And also Just a Dream just came out recently with a record label, Springtube. Usually when I produce as I go, I also start mixing a little bit. So I assign this one, for example, to channel 20. And as you can see, channel 20 is here, instrument 1. I usually always enable a high pass, low pass filter because we don't want the slow information. Doesn't look like it has a lot anyway, but let's just copy this one here because we want more of this. What I want to add is a bit of like a piano or something like that, like something groovy, and see if they have like, I want a Rode, something like a Rode piano. That would be awesome. Let's see what we have here. This one here. let's add a bit of a groovy melody, like something like in a groovy guitar loop. So here we have instrument 1, just add it straight into the playlist. No, in this case it's instrument 2 because instrument 1 is already the synth loops. Let me drink some of the coffee. Make sure when you produce music, it's not a clear process. You need to play with music. Improvise things, try a little bit, try instruments, and if it doesn't work out, you can delete the instrument again. This is the beauty of music production. It's about trying and failing and not giving up, like not making it perfect. It's about trying, and there's specific things which work, there's specific things which don't. Okay, this is already really good. There's a few wrong notes, obviously, but we're gonna just delete them and edit them a little bit, which is totally fine. Command A, Command Q, quantize everything. First, we need to assign the roads to channel 22, and then I'm just going to connect it to the auxiliary channel because on this one, oh, that was the wrong one. 22, because on channel 23, that's exactly why I have this template, is we can just do this, bam, and there's reverb in. This is the basic idea. This one loop is the basic idea. So what we can do, let's go on the first 8 bars and we just add this one here, this drum loop. Okay. And let's add those synth loops and put a low pass filter, especially in the beginning. For example, like this. This is how the track starts, like this. Let's say we go till let's say we go till bar 9, and then we're gonna add a kick. But first, we're gonna add an automation. So we're gonna double click this one here, create automation clip, straight into the playlist. This is gonna be too short because we want it here. Put it straight under, which is fine. A bit less. Start like this. And then we're gonna add the kick. And those roads come later. And then usually what I do as well is for the arrangement, every time we want to introduce a new element, we add a little high pass filter on the master channel like this. For example, here, this is the last 4 before it happens. Listen to this. Transition. And then obviously we add a few single elements, which is really important. Sometimes, like, which is really typical for minimal deep tech, is to add single elements, which basically just like little throw-in sounds. Could be anything. Let's look for some. Let's see what we have here. Synth loops. Is this in the same key? I'm not sure. Let's find out. It's in C. It has a lot of low-end information as well. I like this. This is like a really good background noise without low information, please. You can see it here. That's what I do. Like, this is like a basic mixing trick. Always cut away those low frequencies because we need them for the bass and the kick. So everything below, let's say 150 to 200 hertz, gone. Breakdown. Breakdown is it. What I usually like to do in this case, I want to add a low pass filter on the drum bus for the breakdown to like take energy away, because that's also the goal. Minimal deep tech is very groovy and it's about the vibe, but a lot of times you have to also take energy away. Not yet. We're gonna add this little automation clip again here. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Slow pass, high pass filters. And let's put it here. Automation here. This is the automation for the drums. So just before the breakdown starts, we're gonna put... Actually, we're gonna do it like this. The breakdown starts here on bar 33, and then we're gonna slowly go into the low pass with the drums. Like this. And a bit of reverb on the master channel. And you can slowly bring it back like this. And let's play with the kick as like a little build up. There we go, and then the drop comes in. Again, quantize it. Bum. Oops. Take all those things here. It's about taking elements away, putting them in again, taking them away again, because that creates this variety. But we're not really adding a lot of sounds, but it makes it more interesting. Let's go. Hey, hey. Minimal deep tech with David Fritz. Hey, dude.